Hi everyone, so for today we are going to study or to know how to create instructional materials that is best suited for our student. So the topic we are going to choose is social science, which under it my favorite, geography. So geography is the study of places and relationship between people and their environment. The material is important in geography teaching. Why? Since the geography courses are rather suitable for more visualization and learning by application and experience. So there is a word, geovisualization, which defined visibly use of the powerful information processing skill by human through visualizing spatial subjects and issue using concrete and visual representation. For our first material, we have the map. So most of you are familiar that map are just a concrete plane that everyone can just read what is in it and the country that involved. So we have also to consider that we have students that are those who are blind. And so with that, we have to make some materials that is best suited for them. A brailled map in which they can have a visual representation somehow of what is in that map. So if we don't have any budget to buy a brailled map, we can have our alternative, which includes glue and a scissor only. So what we are going to do is we are going to glue the political boundaries of each continent and cut it up and place it on a table. And with that, they can use their palm and hold it and have a visual representation of what is inside the globe and what are the shapes of each continent. For Atlas, which is my personal favorite, this includes map and charts. So in Atlas, of course, with our students who are blind, we have to take into consideration that they cannot read the book itself, not unless it is braille. But there is an app that if you scan the book, it can read itself to you. And also for charts, for our students who are visually impaired, the object, like for example, a certain landmass, a picture of a certain landmass is being enlarged so that the student who are visually impaired can see what is in that chart. So we have the last one, a globe. So the tactile world globe is a tactile globe designed for people or students who are blind and have low vision. Because if you go to a convenience store, you would really find this plain old type of a globe. So we have a new one, which is the tactile world globe that offer tactiles and braille information to user. It is a clear plastic overlay cover, a standard of 12 inches political globe with a non-skid wood base. If we have any braille globe, we can use a huge ball styrofoam in which we are going to use stick to put or to have a trace of what is the shape of the continent. So every time that the student will be holding the globe, their palm would touch the spike part and then they can have a visual representation of what is the shape of the continent. So that's it, everyone. So in conclusion, I have presented to you some 3 materials or instructional materials which includes globe, map, and atlas that I really find most essential and most effective materials that we can use to teaching our student, because with those material presented, our student can really have a visual representation somehow of what they are trying to understand or what they are trying to learn. And with it, we can somehow show our student what is the world like. I chose this topic personally because I really wanted to see those students who cannot see enough that even without sight, they can still have a visual representation of how beautiful our world is.
I like me better when I'm with